Hey guys, OneManOneCamera here. I'm inside of, as always, University of Las Vegas, hanging out, and I wanted to have a bit of a chat about the food selections going on, or which will go on at Resorts World Las Vegas. Now they have been releasing a lot of information over the past, month or so, and so today I said let's take one big look at all the food stuff to see how it goes. All right. Now there are, in my opinion, there are two styles of food. One style will be inside of the this massive 24,000 square foot food hall. There's going to be 16 restaurants. You say, well, okay, 16 places, sounds good. What's on offer? Well, let's find out. Now I may read some of these things because I can't remember them all, and I didn't bring a notepad today, you guys. So, as usual, it's not gonna be perfect, but it will be hopefully entertaining and, make your mouth water a little bit, okay? So first up, place called Chung Shandong Dumpling. You know dumplings, right? And let me tell you something, you guys, about dumplings, my opinion. If you find a good dumpling place where the food is tasty, and it's clean enough for you, and the prices are in your ballpark, you will be a happy, happy camper. Dumplings are good almost any time of the day, but after a night of drinking with your friends and hanging out, a good bowl or plate or whatever you want to call it, some dumplings, maybe some nice hot rice, a little bit of vegetables, boom, you're on the way. They're going to be traditional Shandong dumplings, hand-pulled noodle dish made fresh daily, and they earned the Michelin's Guide's Bib Gourmand recognition from 2013 to 2021, which, let's be honest, is probably a good place, okay? I've never been there myself, but hopefully it's all right. Next up is Boon Tong Kee, with recipes originating in Singapore's Chinatown from 1979. That was a great year, by the way. Now, the foods were served with traditional Hainanese chicken rice. And the Hainanese chicken rice, and I could be wrong on this, it looks like it's like a steamed rice. I'm sorry, well, steamed rice, of course, but steamed chicken over some rice and some small vegetables. Now, every place has their own little twist on it in these Singapore little food stalls. I call them food stalls, or hawker centers in these food stalls. And some places are just, popular. And in fact, if you're in Singapore and you try to go to a famous place, maybe you'll wait in a long line because those places, as I said, they are popular and the lines can be massive. Fuhu Shack, F-U-H-U Shack, which will be a casual outpost of Zouk Group, Z-O-U-K. And the Zouk Group is also the guys who are running, that big old club that's at the on the corner Resorts World, and basically it's going to be serving up Western reinterpretation of China's most desired dishes. For example, Peking duck burrito. Now, that sounds interesting, right? A Peking duck burrito. Listen, I like Peking duck. Okay, I like duck. Duck tastes good. Duck noodle soup, delicious. And this Peking duck burrito does sound interesting. I wonder what it would taste like. Okay. Next up is the Geylang Claypot rice, which was founded over 40 years ago as one of Singapore's Claypot eateries. Geylang. I think I've been there before, actually, you guys. The place earned a 2016 Michelin plate. That's nice. And so the Claypot, it's a round pot, stuff inside, and I don't think I've had it before, though. But hopefully it tastes pretty good. And just around the corner, a place called Google Man's Char, Kuey, Teow. And so it's going to be some wok-fired noodles. Now, I believe I had the Char, Kuey, Teow when I was in Penang, these many years ago. It's just, it's some noodles and I think I had shrimp with mine and some sort of vegetables, some kind of sauce, whatever. It tastes good, like noodles and dumplings, sometimes those products hit the spot really well. And then a place called Pepita's Kitchen. This one, I believe, is fresh out of the Philippines, and so they're going to have this 12-course private dinner type thing, and so on and so on. And it's probably going to be a lot of fun. If you've ever been to the Philippines or other places in Asia, where they will get like a suckling pig, a little baby pig, and they roast it or whatever and cook it up, or a pig on a spit and that sort of thing. They chop it up and grab your pieces and grab your sauce and put it on there. Those things are nice. I've been to a bunch of those pigs on a spit type of parties in my day, and I always had a good time. As long as the pig is cooked well and you have some good sauce or spice or whatever, get some of that crackling. Makes for a good dinner and a good time to be had by all. And then a place called Springleaf Prata Place. This one is India based, so there should be some nice curries. Now I don't know if you guys have had Indian curry before. I don't think I've ever had the top level curry, but I've had some, you know, some basic curries up to some modestly priced curries, and they're nice. You know, you get the naan bread, right? Some curry, some chicken, some vegetable, and everything else, and it can be nice. Now, of course, sometimes it can go nuts with the spice level in some places, which just will blow your top off and even blow your bottom off the next day. But sometimes you just swing and go for it. And then there's a place called straight out of Bangkok, 10 Sons Braised Beef. And this is supposed to be a legendary family-run Thai beef noodle shop located in Bangkok Old Town. Now they also received their Bib Gourmet recognition from Michelin Guide in 2019, 2020, and 2021. Now I think this is one of those famous places where a lot of the tourists will stop off at because they heard about it, and I don't know the prices in Bangkok, but I presume they aren't out of this world. And then a place called Tiger Sugar. No, I think there's one in Chinatown. It's like a boba tea place. This is not boba tea. This is regular old, I think raspberry tea or some kind of berry tea I picked up here at the UNLV. They have a little self-service, well, a robot arm making boba tea for you if you want. $4. Not bad. We're in a place called Dessert, serving an array of sweet treats from around the world. Famous foods. We'll also have gourmet cookies, you know, and that sort of thing, which is fine. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, you guys. Then a place called Mamak, which is the translation for a sundry store in Singapore. And they will sell like, you know, some take-home food kits, books, some of the snacks, whatever. I guess like a little, you know, a little shopping area, well, a small little shopping stall, I guess. You can buy little whatnots to take home. Now, especially if you're in town and you want to bring like a little souvenir to your family and friends, wherever you're from, you know, maybe pick up that along with the, you know, that margarita-filled plastic guitar. Okay. All right, now Western stalls. A place called Street Bird Las Vegas. You may say, well, what's a street bird? A pigeon? No. A sparrow? No. It's a chicken. All right. So they have like, you know, spicy fried chicken, you know, hot honey chicken and waffles, that sort of thing. So it should be pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then check this out. You know, our DJ, Waka 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 Waka, Steve Aoki, a place called Kuru Kuru Pa Yakitori. So it will be by Stevie Aoki and his brother Kevin Aoki, which will have a Japanese restaurant, which has yakitori, kushiyaki, little small things, and yaki onigiri, which is a fried rice ball sort of thing with a selection of signature drinks and mochi. And then a place called Ma's Bar by James Trees. Now you say, well, James Trees, I know that name. I know that name. That's the same cat who runs, that's the same chef, individual, who runs Esther's over in the Arts Districts. Now Esther's has an extremely strong name. That place stays busy, well done to them. It'll be an Italian food counter offering fresh mozzarella, burrata, house-made bread, small bites, signature sandwiches, including chicken and eggplant parmesan. I hope they're a hit. Actually, I hope all the places are a hit. But this guy, he does good work, you know? Strong name, strong food, delicious. He does good work. Let's hope he's a hit. And then a place straight out of Houston. Houston, that's where the Ghetto Boys are from, I think. Well, from Texas, right? Anyway, Blood Brothers Barbecue. Now, this is going to be classic Texas barbecue with the occasional Chinese and Vietnamese twist. Looking forward to it. Blood Brothers Barbecue. I am looking forward to putting on the old feed bag with you guys. And of course, our friends from Japan, a place called the Nori Bar. Nori means seaweed, in case you didn't know. It's going to be a sushi place with, they're going to use high quality ingredients, you know, warm seasoned rice, some chilled seafood, and crisp nori with some sake and matcha green tea, and so on and so on. And then smack dab in the middle, there'll be a famous food center bar, a high energy 16-seat center bar featuring innovative self-pour and automated beer system that will offer a rotating selection of beers. Now, I don't know about this, guys. It might work, it may not. Because remember, maybe you don't remember, but there was a automated beer system over in front of Bubba Gump's, and that's a Walgreens, I guess, in the upstairs part. There was an automated beer system there. I hope I can find the video I have of that. Hope I can find it. But that place did not last at all, you guys. They had a bunch of beers from, you know, some local craft beers and so on. But I went by there maybe 3 or 4 times. I never saw a customer there at all. And I don't know, you know, do people really want to self-pour their own beer? You know, that concept, maybe it'll work because it'll be in a, hopefully in a busy area, people want to try it. But that concept, I don't think people are ready for that kind of self-pour your own beers. You know, and that's what I just don't know if they're ready for that. I really don't know. Hopefully they'll make it, but like I said before, like I just said, I've seen that before, and it didn't really, that bad boy did not make it, okay? Then a place called Here Kitty Kitty Vice Den. What was that, Faster Pussycat Kill Kill? Anyway, Here Kitty Kitty Vice Den will be an elegantly grunge speakeasy, discreetly tucked away, offering guests a laid-back hangout and expertly crafted mixology program. So that is the 24,000 square foot food hall, not food court, food hall. Now I guess they're trying to model it maybe perhaps after the hawker stalls in Singapore. And you say, well, what's a hawker stall? Okay, well, I'll steal somebody's video, okay, maybe. But think like this. You have you got a building, okay? And on this side, you have a bunch of restaurants. And on this side, a bunch of restaurants. And in the middle, you have tables. You say, well, how big are these restaurants if there's a bunch of them? Well, the restaurants actually are not that big. A lot of them may only have 2, 3, or 4 people working. You got one guy sweating it out in the, you know, in the little back area, cooking the food, maybe 1 or 2 people. Then you got one person taking the order, right? And a lot of these places, they don't deliver. I think they don't deliver to you. Somebody delivers to you, but some person handing out the food. Now, here's the thing. Those places are usually pretty darn cheap, okay? You know, and extremely cheap. You find the ones that you like are tasty, and you go there and you just, you know, you hit them whenever you're in town, and you have a good time. And here's one funny thing. I went to this hawker stall in Singapore, and I got some noodles. Okay, fine. And the guy goes, hey, you know, do you want thin noodles, or I think it may be thin noodles or fatter noodles, or thin, medium, or fat noodles? Which, let's be honest, most shops never give you a choice of noodles. They just say, yo, that's the noodles you're gonna get, suck it up, right? But I was surprised, and it was tasty. I think that I do have a really crappy video of that when I first started making videos, but yeah, so those hawker stalls are quite famous and quite nice. All right, and that, my friends, was our, can't call it a food street. It's called, I can't remember the name of this place, right? It's called the famous Food Street Eats. It's an interactive 24,000 square foot food destination boasting 16 diverse food stalls. Gotta get them all. All right, you guys, gotta get them all. All right. So now that was part 1 of our little talk. Now, so that was our food stalls. That's just one section. That's only 16 restaurants. Only 16 restaurants. That's only 16 shops to eat at and get your feedback on, right? You say, well, okay, one man, one camera. That sounds great, but hey, you know what? I want something better. I want something a little more, you know, a little classier. Not everyone wants to eat in the big old massive food hall. I understand that. And so does Resorts World. So they say, you know what? For those who want to just grab a quick bite, we have that food hall. And for the other folks who want something different, this is what we got for you. All right, first up, they got a bunch of places. They got a place called Viva. Not Viva Las Vegas, but Viva. Viva Restaurant by Chef Ray Garcia. He was Chef of the Year, at least once. Well done. Bright, bold flavors, nice cocktails, you know, and colorful design. So, if you like Mexican food, this may be the place. Now, if you want to get some of that Eastern taste, there's a place called the Genting or Genting Place. You know, step into old world glamour at Genting Palace. This would be Cantonese cuisine, and I imagine they say they're going to have some exceptional dim sum. Now, dim sum is fun. I know a lot of folks go weird and that kind of stuff, you know. But tell you what, unusual foods, you may not like everything, but just get things to try, right? You can get those chicken foot. I recommend it. It tastes great. Now, next up, it'll be another sushi place. This will be the probably higher end than the one I mentioned earlier, called Kusa Nori, complete with high-energy sushi bar, a modern Japanese bistro, created by Resorts World Las Vegas. This is something homegrown, you guys, okay? And they will serve classic innovations from Japan, including yakitori, you know, teppanyaki. If you don't know, yakitori is basically meat. Well, yakitori is actually chicken grilled on a stick, okay? And so, but teppanyaki is like the old Benihana type stuff when you have that big hot thing in front of you and the chef is cooking right in front of you. A lot of good fun. Last time I went to one in Waikiki. I forgot what it was called. It was good. It was tasty. I didn't pay. All right. So, and then also a lot of sake. And then from this James Beard semifinalist, Nicole Brisson, B-R-I-S-S-O-N, place called Braised, which will serve upscale, modern, coastal Italian fare that embraces the traditions of Italy. Okay? So there's gonna be some nice beef, good beverage program. So Italian cuisine. Hey, we all like pasta and more, right? All right. And then a second concept from Chef Brisson and some of the other gentlemen, a place called Bar Zazu. Not Zazu Pits, but Bar Zazu. I'm sorry, you guys, I can't resist these jokes. So anyway, it's gonna be spirit and flavor of Europe, you know, charcuterie, sweet and savory pastries, wines from around the world, served by the glass or the bottle, and flights, right? You know, and flights from different regions of Europe, encouraging exploration. So if you're a wine aficionado, this could be a good place, you know, because you know, I want to try the wine from this region of France, this wine from this region of Italy, and so on and so on. For those of you who want some frozen treats, but vegan, place called Craig's Vegan. Yeah, he's the first ever scoop shop in LA hotspot, Craig's, with rich, creamy, and decadent vegan frozen treats and scoops, pints, a pint of ice cream. That's a long time since I heard that. Scoops, pints, sundaes, and shakes. So hey, you guys. So if you want some vegan stuff, sweet, give Craig's a try. Hey, and here's probably the greatest name of all the restaurants here: Sun's Out, Buns Out. Sun's Out, Buns Out. That's a name I can get behind. Okay, so it's also by Resorts World Las Vegas. Comfort food, you know, it's gonna be like an egg shop, okay? It's gonna be egg dishes all day, every day. No egg dish too complicated, no egg dish too simple. Come off the Sun's Out, Buns Out, and take a look at them buns. Next up is, oh, I'm running out of time, you guys. Place called Tacos El Cabron. Now there is one over here near UNLV, just well, you can't really tell, right? Just over there, across and down from the In-N-Out Burger. I've been there. All right, I had their there. I had a couple tacos over there. Tacos ran $3.75. I think is the lowest price. They started there, I believe. And for me, it was just okay. All right, you guys. Didn't wow me. It was just okay. So, but Tacos El Cabron, they have a strong name out of San Diego, California. All right, so they have some burritos, bowls, and other specialty dishes, so it should be okay. Next up, a shop called Marigold. This will be your burger, lobster, craft brews, and cocktail shop, okay? So you want to get your tasty burger? Head over to Marigold, and let's hope Mari is delicious. For those who like pizza, Richard Palmer's Mulberry Street Pizzeria of Beverly Hills is coming to town. Apparently, these cats been hitting those pizzas since 1991. Authentic pizza by the slice, whole pies, with toppings such as chicken ranch, eggplant, parmesan, and rigatoni. Now here we go. This one is the kitchen at Resorts World. It will be a breakfast, lunch, and dinner shop and late night destination with an array of internationally inspired cuisines, morning classics, afternoon delights, you know, burgers, pasta, wok fried noodle dishes, as well as a buffet option. Hey, oh, I guess they have a buffet option. I just now saw that. Okay, and then a place called The Market is a stylish grab-and-go spot which will feature gourmet sandwiches, sweet and salty snacks, fine wine, and small batch sodas 24/7. So you say, well, hey, OneManOneCamera, this is all well and fine. You know, we're eating inside, you know, and blah, 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 the neon lights, hey, whatever. But what about outside? Because they do have that massive 200,000 plus square foot pool area. Well, I'm glad you asked. Resorts World Las Vegas will offer 4 poolside food and beverage options across its 5.5 acre pool complex. First up, Agave Bar and Grill, serving Mediterranean fare and grilled seafood dishes. Bites, a snack bar located at the family pool, right? The family pool, which is good. On the east side of the pool, and 2 full-service bars, and one which will have a life-size Jenga. You play Jenga with those? It's been a lot of time in bars playing Jenga, you guys. A lot of time. Jenga and a cornhole located on the east side of the pool complex. Blah blah blah. Fine, okay, whatever, right? Bars and lounges. I know we all like to get our drink on sometimes. Here's one called the Doghouse Saloon and Sports Book. Now, apparently the original location is located on Nashville's Music Row. Never been to Nashville. Now it's going to be the sports book will have live music, dancing, you know, a gaggle of draft beer, some creative cocktails, and classic American food with a pub twist. I'm sorry, with a southern twist. So, I don't know, some chicken wings, peach cobbler. We'll find out. And this is one this is really good. A place called Starlight on 66. Right? Not 77 Sunset Strip, right? Not Hawaii 5-0, but Starlight on 66. It's going to be on the 66th floor above the fracas with it's got to be a gorgeous view of the strip, okay? Leather couches, mahogany paneled. The lounge will hold an exceptional collection of fine and rare spirits, handcrafted cocktails, and globally inspired small plates. So, translation, it's not like going to the stage door and getting blitzed, you know, on those $5 booze things and those $2 hot dogs. This place you get a nice view. So yeah, Starlight on 66. It's gonna have a heck of a view, you guys. You know what? And these kind of places, you know, a lot of folks probably, oh, I don't want to go, but you know, you go one time at least. You take a look, see, hey, all right, you order one drink, you pay it $35, and then you beat it. Then a place called the Crystal Bar, which will be located in the heart of the casino floor. They'll have handcrafted cocktails, curated spirits. It'll be like a sophisticated sanctuary, you know, showered in glamour with sparkling design and a cascading crystal-shaped pendants. It'll look pretty nice. It'll be nice and sparkly, okay? All right, if it sparkles, it's good. And then the casino and lobby bars, you know, if you want a quick refreshment, you know, the guests can run down those full-service bars, including those full-service bars throughout the resort, including the Baccarat Bar, the High Limit Bar, the Conrad Lobby Bar, Crockford's Lobby Bar, and so on. Woo. So, what else we got? Oh, check it out. For those of you in Southern California, Wally's Wine and Spirits is making an appearance at Resorts World Las Vegas. Now, it will blend a restaurant, wine bar, specialty gourmet market, creating a one-stop tasting and shopping experience. Now, interesting. What do you guys think? And then there's a place called Red Tail, which would be Zook's social gaming bar. Premium beer, wine, cocktails, shared plates, you know, while playing a variety of games like beer pong, darts, and pool. I guess this would be the wild area, right? More of the younger people hanging out, playing darts, pool, you know, and beer pong. I like playing pool. I'm not very good at it, but I like playing pool. And then a place called Gatsby's Cocktail Lounge, which would be on the casino floor. And it would be an upscale escape offering a cache, you guys. Offering a cache of vintage and rare champagnes, vivid artisanal cocktails, and aromatic wine. Hey, woohoo, nice place. It's supposed to leave guests mesmerized. All right, and you know what, guys? I think that may be it. Holy cow, it's a long one, huh? Hey, you guys. So it looks like, you know, Resorts World is going all out on the food thing. Now, I didn't see, I presume there's still things to announce, but I haven't seen like unless I missed it in the reading, I don't remember it, like a Nobu's or a high-end steak shop. I didn't see one of those. Now, of course, they may not have announced everything yet, right? And there could be some more things to come. But so far, I think if you're a foodie, or you think you're a foodie, or you want to be a foodie, or just enjoy tasting foods from different places, you know, Resorts World may be the place to go, because if you notice inside of that 24,000 square foot, 16 window food shop or food court, food hall, there was nothing standard really in there, you know. As most of the food halls here, There was no like Panda Express or the other fake Panda Express or the little chicken fingers, chicken bite thing, whatever it's called, whatever. You didn't see any of that stuff in here, you guys. So I guess they're trying to be different, which is kind of nice, because nothing is worse than hitting, you know, a few casinos and seeing the same restaurants in almost every place. I guess familiarity, but you know, familiarity breeds contempt. So he's, oh God, Panda Express again? Oh my God. So, you know, so hopefully, you know, now as far as opening day, you know, somebody posted, say, man, say, look, you know what, they said they are on the last phase of hiring. This one section of the team inside of Resorts World, and once those people come online, you know, they'll be ready to open. Of course, the whole place won't open at the same time, right? Because it's gigantic. They'll open up some things. It'll be a phased open. They'll have like a grand opening. Well, it won't be a real grand opening, right? They'll have a grand opening. They'll have like a grand opening or a soft grand opening, whatever. Whenever they have that, and then over time, they will, you know, bring in more people. Now, as far as entertainment, now I don't know, but someone was saying how this is 2021. So 2022, they're saying 2022, maybe the, you know, Miss Dion may come back or something like that, back to Vegas. That's just a rumor, you know, I heard that, and they said Katy Perry may be here for a little while, and before that, and so on. So, you know, they're trying to get things together. So now, as far as the people, as far as the, this is at the end, so nobody will see it, right? But I know a lot of folks have been getting their, hold on. Now, as far as COVID shots, I know a lot of folks have been getting their shots. A lot of folks will never get a shot. Okay, fine. I did the Moderna thing, and this is how I got mine. I've only had one. I got one more in about 10 days. Whoa, that big ass carpenter bee. Jesus. You ever see a carpenter bee? Big as my nose. Jeez. Anyway, so you know, most of the COVIDs are in two pieces, right? You get one shot and another shot later on. You get J&J, it's like there's one shot and you're on your way. Okay, so a couple weeks ago or so, I was riding through Las Vegas. I was riding through UNLV near the Student Union, and you know, this lady says, "Hey, excuse me, sir." You know, like, "Oh, hey, what's up, baby?" I didn't say that. But yeah, what's going on? She was saying, you know, "Hey, have you had your vaccine yet?" I said, "Well, no." She said, "Do you want to get one today?" So went upstairs and got a shot in the arm. You know. Now, people always wonder, well, how did you feel afterwards? Not very good, okay? Now, I know a lot of folks are complaining about their arm hurt. My arm didn't feel a thing. Nothing, all right? The lady gave me the shot, and I was on my way. Now, the after effects for me, but weren't very pleasant. I've had the influenza maybe 15 times in the last 20 years or so, okay? A lot. And so I always got influenza in Southeast Asia. In Hong Kong or Thailand, I always got sick all the time. And influenza knocks me down. I never had a vaccine. There's a cat running over there, sorry. I never had the flu vaccine before. I never thought about getting it anyway, because I only got sick anyway. So when I get the flu, before I get the flu, just before, my body internally feels wobbly. Hey, what's going on? The organs don't move. Maybe I'm imagining, right? But the chest cavity doesn't feel right. So I got the shot on a Friday. You know, like Saturday morning, I'm feeling wobbly. So, oh crap, here we go. So when I get influenza, it just aches and pains. Okay, fine. I don't care about that part. But the only part that's really bad for me is I get headaches. Really, really, really bad headaches. Terrible headaches. And so typically when I have the flu, I'll get a headache, but the headache will occur every now and then. If I cough, then it feels like somebody's punching me in the head, right? Or if I move too fast sometimes, it feels like being punched in the head. But with the vaccine, for me, it felt like I was getting punched in the head a lot. And I could just be sitting still at the office trying to work, or just at home laying down, and then boom, right in the head. Boom, right in the head. And the pain would last really, like, you know, 3-4 seconds, if that long, right? But it made you, you know, it was pretty jarring, you know, and I didn't like that at all. And that was the only, besides being tired, the general flu-like symptoms, that was the only downside for this first round of the vaccine for me. Now, part 2, I get in a few days, whatever, they say it's supposed to make you feel a lot worse, which I'm hoping it doesn't, because I was just blah, I was feeling crappy. And that's when I told you guys I was under the weather. It was because of the vaccine. So I don't know, you guys, you know, so I'll get the next one when I get it. I'll let you know the aftermath of that. So if you see me go dark for a little while and I'm not online, you know, oh man, he had that vaccine, huh? It knocked him down, you know. But it's a interesting, like I said, a lot of folks won't take it. A lot of folks will take it. I'm not here to debate people and saying, oh, well, you know, blah, blah. Hey. If you don't take it, don't take it. If you take it, take it. And if you're somewhere and they say wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, go home. Stay home. Don't worry about it. Do not put, you know, staff jobs in jeopardy because you don't want to wear a mask. Okay? And like I said, I go to places, they tell me you can't wear short pants. I don't argue with these fools. Why would I? It's okay, right on, man. Go somewhere else. Remember the old days? No shirts, no shoes, no service. Nobody cared. Except for maybe some grubby hippie. Sorry. Hey, when I was a kid, I never wore shoes, all right? But, you know, nobody cared. But now people want to fight and get in somebody's face and blah, 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 blah. Leave the staff alone. People are trying to work, feed their families, and that's what they need. And look, working with the public is stressful. If you ever work in the public, you know it's stressful. Because people are nuts, all right? And so, please do not harass the staff or the security. If they say, just you know what? You know, flip them off and go home. Go somewhere else. All right, you guys. This is your old pal, OneManOneCamera, saying if you see me outside, say hello, and I'll say hello back. Take care, wherever you are. Have a great day. Have a great, it is hot out here, you guys, okay? And so, anyway, this wasn't bad. What time is it? I only had a bacon sandwich today for lunch, so hey, it's like 4:30. You know, 4:30 in the afternoon. Mother's milk.